Hello, my name is Jim Mullany. Today is Monday, October 17th, 2022. I hope everyone's having a nice fall. Today I'm doing a video source inspection on a fully remanufactured 480S SRD spin rinse dryer that's been upgraded to the state-of-the-art Sitek S1 controller. These videos are put on our YouTube channel, so we do not give our customers a name out. However, their PO number is 932562. They've purchased three traditional options that people can usually decide on. One is the anti-static module. I see those inside there. Two is the DI resistivity probe. I see it back here. And three is the DI water recirculation. I see it back here. Also, this system is, we have our nameplate on the back, Sitek Process Solutions, our URL, and our phone number. This is a model 480S. SRD number is 01479. And it was remanufactured in October 2022. As you can see, looking at this system, it looks like a brand new system. That's pretty much the quality of Sitek Process Solutions, is our remanufacturing process. It brings tools like new condition. I'll go ahead and talk about our remanufacturing work and our capabilities and our support, but I'll simply start this rinser dryer because it's kind of boring when it's running. This customer is running the Integris A182 81M low profile cassette. I simply load in the cassette and hit start. I have a traditional SRD process, which is a rinse, which you can see now. We have, after the rinse module, between rinse and dry, there's a purge step, a very short 10-second one. It blows the DI water out of the spray nozzle so they don't drip back. Then we have a traditional high RPM dry one that uses centrifugal force, heat, N2 heater blankets to kind of sling the water off of the wafer cassette and rotor. Then you go into the dry 2, which is back down to a lower RPM, around, I think we have this one programmed at 500 RPM, and that's an elongated dry to use also centrifugal force, hot N2, heater blankets to dry. And also the anti-static module will be on, which you'll be able to see when it's working there. While this is running, I'll talk about our remanufacturing process. So at Sitek, we are the premier remanufacturer of spin rinse dryers in the world. When an order comes in, it's given off to our manufacturing manager. He reviews the order for the configuration, make sure there's no issues with it. When the tool is start in our manufacturing, we have one of our technicians start what we call the dry build. There'll be no poly, no controller, just the head assembly itself. Once that, we go through an extensive reprocessing of the bowl. It's a proprietary in-house of Sitek. We do take all the parts off that they need to be electropolished, get chemically cleaning and electropolish those. We start to rebuild and replace new Teflon lines, new pneumatic lines, color-coded. We check the new windows, door seals, bowl seals. We rebuild all the ACR valves. We check the heaters. In fact, most of the time the heater blankets are replaced now. We replace all of the 8 and 20 PSI sensors. We go through the full electronics of the LC4 servo amp that runs the system. So the system has gone through a complete remanufacturing to the head assembly itself. We have a QC, another technician do a QC to make sure it passes the dry QC. If it passes that, it rolls into wet test without the poly. We hook it up to our DI system, make sure there's no leaks in the fittings, etc. We do, after it's all set up and it's qualified, we have another technician come do a second QC in here to make sure that they're happy with it. Once that happens, we run 50 process runs of no errors. Once that's done, we put it in the poly and we do the final testing, make sure there's no vibration, all the wires are in correctly, etc. As you can see, the system is running beautiful. There's no vibration. It's super quiet. You can't even hear it. Right now we're in dry 1 process. Alrighty. You'll be going into dry 2 in a second here. There we go, dry 2. You notice in dry 2, now the anti-static module came on. You have the N2 valve open, you have low pressure purge, you have the N2 heater, the anti-static, and the bowl heater is not on now. Amber means it's at temp, and it'll cool down before it starts heating up again. It'll turn green. When we're processing, our light indicator green is good, means we're running well. At the end of the process, if there's an error, you would have an alarm come up on the main screen that says unsuccessful run. We could then check what the error was. In this case, there should not be any. We also have built into our control system the state-of-the-art N2 purge saver. By turning that on, the N2 is not being purged while the system is idle, which it tends to be sometimes with this customer. It might be idle. 75% of the time. So it can save thousands per year of nitrogen savings just by turning on that option. It's definitely a fantastic option in our control system. Okay, we have about 2.5 minutes, it looks like, left in dry 2. So let's talk about a support. This is the S model. S is in Sam. At Sitek, we do the ST with the traditional systems. The F is in Frank, which is a same looking tool but with a brush motor. And then the S model. If you go to our website at sitekprocess.com, on the left-hand side, the first 3 buttons you'll see on all the rinser dryers, we have systems that go up to 300 plus millimeter substrates. We go down, we have as small as little squares, parts, substrates, little 4-inch systems, so we can build anything and everything. The next 3 buttons you'll see are all the support. We have 100% spare parts. We have our own brushless motors. We have our own servo drives. We have our own controller. Every part of this rinser dryer inside we sell as a new part. So we are the premier spare parts supplier for the semi-tool ST, S, and F spin rinse dryers. We also have 2 other main product categories. We work on DI lines, DI processing, I should say. One is the Integris Flower HTC box washers. We are the #1 rebuilder of those in the United States. In fact, we are now a quasi-OEM. The OEM no longer supports the tool, but we have reverse engineered and have all the parts. We have the hubs, we have the spray arms, we have the ball bearings, we have the heaters, the arm-on controllers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So on our website, you'll see that. We also do customers refurbishments, and we do in the field refurbishments also for customers. We also then work with the mask and wafer scrubbers. That'd be the K&S, Ultra T, Ultra Tech, etc. We have a few of those in order right now. They're going to be coming through tests probably in the next week or 2. And you'll see all kinds of systems on our website and support for that. Okay, we have about 50 seconds left. At the end of the process, what happens, the RSP back here, it's inside the tool called the rotor stop positioner. It'll fire, it'll come up and rest against the cam assembly. It'll rotate the cam to a specific spot we call home position. That will upright the rotor to 12 o'clock. Again, that's home position. When that happens, the RPM goes down to 0. See the door's locked right now. I'll hear the door release. You probably can't hear it in the video because it's pretty quiet, and then I'll be able to open up and show you the substrates. We have 20 seconds left. After that, I'll do a quick review of the other support that Sitek offers for the front-end wafer fab areas. We're down to 10 seconds. There we go, we're ramping down now. Putting the brake on. Okay. RPM just went below 70. The rotor stop positioner fired, I heard that. There we go, you might have heard that. That was the door releasing. I can see that. First, I like to feel for the hot end too. Yep, don't want to burn my hand. Let's pull the substrates out. Cassette's nice and dry. Substrates are nice and dry. Feel nice flow right there. Yep, feels good. System's looking beautiful. So this system is in great shape. To talk about, round out our support for front-end wafer fabs, we also do metrology tools, KLA 10-core particle counters. We're actually rebuilding multiple Nanometrics 4000s right now for multiple customers. We do Nano 210s. We have Gertner and Rudolph lipsometry equipment. We have Prometrics film systems, DECTAC profilometers. We have a DECTAC 3ST, a DECTAC 3 in stock. There's always multiple DECTACs and alpha steps here. So we do a lot of the front end. We also do quite a lot of photoresist. We do complete pump packages for Millipore, Cybor, and IDI. We have orders in-house now for doing complete pump packages with the IDI 300 resist pumps. We have quite a lot of customers who send us every week their photoresist pumps for repair. We get them in, we do decontamination if necessary, and then we go through a rebuild. Everything we sell, a photoresist pump, a rinser dryer, a metrology tool, no matter what it is, gets a complete prior to ship video. That shows the quality of the tool leaving our site. We can't control when this gets put into a crate and the customer takes responsibility of shipment and how they bounce it across the United States. But we offer 100% support. If there are any issues, we take care of it. So we've talked about the box washers, the metrology. We also do low and high power microscopes. You'll see on our website, we do some lights, Leica, Nikon, etc., high powered microscopes. So that kind of, at our website again, it's sitekprocess.com. The top left corner, there's a search box. You can put in like 4500 for a 10-core 4500. You can put in nanometrics, different phrases if you want to do a search for different tools on different pages. Any page on our website, there's a contact sales button. You click on that, you put in a couple simple things in there. We'll get the email with what you're looking for, and we'll do an immediate response back of our current inventory and our pricing. Okay, so again, this is Monday, October 17th, 2022. Hope everyone's getting ready for Halloween. Obviously, we're less than 2 weeks away from that, and that's a fantastic time. If there's any questions regarding our capabilities or our support, feel free to call us at 916-797-9000 and ask for anyone in our sales organization, or again, go to our website and just click on Contact Sales. My name is Jim Mullany, and hope you have a great day. Thank you.